This puzzle is called Steel Square by Redundant. I got it from the Sudoku Testing Submission channel of the CTC Community Discord. In fact, I think this is the first classic Sudoku I've done on the channel, or I say done, I haven't finished it yet, but hopefully we'll be done. Yeah, I think let's go and give it a try. I'll put a link to the puzzle down below in the description. I don't really know how hard this is. Yeah, you'll have to judge by the length of the video, I suppose. So, yeah, let's hop to it. So the first thing I see is that this square looks pretty restricted. I don't know if it's only has one option or not, but it definitely seems restricted. So it can't be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 8 or 9, so it must be a 7. Okay. The reason why I chose that is because it has it has 5 different options, and it sees 5 different options in the column and 5 different options in the row, and that there wasn't full overlap between them, so I figured, you know, it's limited if not just one digit left. What about this row? This row has 4, 7, and 9 left. And this column has 4 and 9, so this is just a 7. And then we have a 9 right here, so this must be a 4, this must be a 9. Puts a 9 in one of those two spots, and there's a 4 in here I'm just seeing, because of those two 4s. Okay, so where does 3 go in box 5? Obviously it can't go along there because we have a 3 in the row, and it's not a 6, 8, or 9, so the 3 goes along here. So now where does 3 go in box 6? Well, it can't go along here, can't go along here. So it must go along here. It can't go in here because of the 3s we just pencil marked in. If we tried to put a 3 in here, then we would have nowhere to put a 3 in box 5. Okay. 5 is in one of these two spots. 9 is in one of those two spots. I'm going to take off that pencil mark because we don't need it anymore, I don't think. Oh, where does 3... I said where does 3 go in this box, and I just didn't look vertically for whatever reason. We actually could just place 3. Whoopsies. 8's in box 4 over here. Actually, 8 must go right here for column 2. Or box 1, I guess, now that we have these pencil marks. Whoops, we have all these looking up, and then we have this 8 looking over. So what's left in this column is a 1 and a 6. Oh, and there's a 6 right there, so that's a 1, 6. So what's left here is a 1, 3, 7, which we have no help on, unfortunately. Okay. Just scanning around, seeing if I can spot some more. Oh, where does 5 go in box 3? We have 2 5s looking in. So this must be a 5, which writes in a 5 like this. Oh, I just realized this row is almost complete. We just need a 2 and a 5 left, and we have a 5 down here. So that, whoops, that was supposed to be 5. Yeah, so that's pretty nice. 6s, actually in box 9. We're all looking in, so this must be a 6. One of these is a 6. What all is left in this box is 1, 6, 8, and 9. Well, this cell is a 1 or a 9, but we don't know much besides that. Okay, 1s. Nope. Oops. Okay, where does 6 go in box 2? That's the easiest way of thinking about it. We have these 6s looking up. This must be the 6. Now we can have the 6s looking over into box 1 and pencil mark there. Whoopsies, double whoopsies. 2s in box 1 must be up here, kind of near the corner. Unfortunately, we already have these 2, so we can't... Oh, you know, we can do one step better. Where does 2 go in box 3? It can't be down here, it can't be in any of the already filled cells, so it's up here, which means this 2 in the corner does not work, because it would block all the 2s in box 3. So we have to place it there. Let's see. This column, or this cell looks pretty restricted. Maybe not. Oh, it looks restricted to me, but let's just see what the options are. So it can be 1, it can be 2, it can be 3. That's not a good start. Can't be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. Okay. So it was pretty restricted. I just saw a bunch of, I thought different digits, but the 9s do repeat, so wasn't quite as helpful as I thought it would be. What about this row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. This can't be a 7. This can't be a 9. That can be anything, unfortunately. Okay. Oh, here's something. The same kind of trick again. This 9 here puts a 9 into column 6 in box 2. It must be in one of these 3. So we can look down to box 8. If we tried to put a 9 right here, we'd rule all the options out of box 2. So this is not a 9. This is a 9. Oh, and this can't be a 9 either because we have a 9 right there. What's left in this column? We need a 2, we need a 4, we need a 7. Oh, yeah, and then this just can't be a 7, and this is a 7. And we actually could have seen that using that same trick once again by looking at box 2. Where can 7 go in box 2? It must go on this side, pointing downwards. So now in this box, we could have ruled out column 4 by these pointing 7 pencil marks, and column 6 by this 7 that we have. And then we would have had 7 as the last remaining spot. Two different ways to think about the same logic. Now, this 4, I don't want to forget about this while I was explaining the 7s. We have this 2, 4 pencil mark that we just typed in. It can't be a 4, actually. So it's a 2, this is a 4. We've almost finished off this box. What's left? 1 and 5? Ooh. Not quite. Can't quite finish it. What's left down here? We need 2, 4... I guess 2 must be on this side because we have these 2s. 4, we don't really have any information on, so I'm just in one of the corners. And 5. No, 2, 4, 5, and what's the other one? Oh, 8. So this is just 4 or 8. We don't have 4s and 8s. We don't have any information on. So the only one we can kind of reduce a little bit is the cell that doesn't have a 2 or a 5. At least that's a little bit restricted. Okay, let's see. 8s are not... Oh no, we can do something with 8s. I was gonna say, I thought there were a couple 8s up here. 8s are looking into box 2, put an 8 right there, which then puts an 8 on this side. Okay. Three's up there. I think this must be 2 or 4 because it can't be an 8 now because of the 8 we just filled in. So this is a 2, 4, or 5, and this is a 4, 5, or 8. I'm going to type those in before I forget. What's up here in this box is 1, 4, 7, 9. This is 1, 4, 7, this is 1, 4, or 9. Okay, what about this row? Okay, this is something. Ones must go up here. That's another way of looking at it. One in box 2, ones must be up here in row 1 because it can't be in row 2. The way I was seeing it was, where can 1 go in row 3? It can't go in box 1. I've already filled box 2, so 1 is in one is in one of these 2 spots. Then we have a 1 right here, so this is a 1, which then makes this a 1 because we have 1s looking down, and it's the last place in the box. So this can't be a 1 over here. Okay, so what's left in this column? 2, 5, and 3. Okay, and actually we have a 3 right there, so this can't be 3. This must be 3. So this is now just a 2, 5 pair. We actually have a 2 looking in, so this is a 5, 2 like this, which finally finishes off that middle box. It means this can't be a 1, which puts a 1 there, and then a 7 here. This can't be a 5 because of this 5 looking down. So this is a 5, this is a 2. This can't be a 7 any longer. Okay, what about this cell? This is as good a cell as any, I think. 1, 2, 3, could be 4, could be 7. Darn, okay. And I think this is 2, 4, 7 left in the box. Okay, what about here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nice, it's only an 8. Which leaves 7 and 9 here, and then 7 is going to look there and put a 9 there. Oh, this can't be a 1 anymore because we have a 1 in the row. Then that leaves an 8 there. So what's left is a 6, 1. Yeah, that looks good. And in this column we have 2, 4, and 7. And we can't put a 7 in here, so that makes this the 7 up here. Which I guess we could have also seen when we filled in this 7 if we looked up, which I didn't do. We would have finished it off, or at least filled in the 7 right away. This is a 3 or an 8, which doesn't resolve yet. Let's look right here because there's only 2 left in the row. This is a 3 or a 7. And that doesn't resolve. Oh, we have a 9 right here. Why didn't I notice that? We have a 9 right here looking up. So this must be a 4, this must be a 9, this must be a 4. What's left in this row is a 6 or a 9, which, again, we have that 9 looking up. So we have a 6 there, which is going to resolve some things. Now, what am I missing? We have 3 7s, so it's going to be over here at the bottom somewhere. Am I just missing something? Oh, we have a 2 right here, of course. I am just missing something. I was going to say, this puzzle's looking not solvable, but literally just missing probably 2 digits. I don't know what the other digit was that I missed. Oh, this 6 maybe? I think this 6 could have... No, maybe not. I don't know. I don't remember what was filled in. But yeah, I was missing the 2, and I was also missing something else down here. Would have resolved it, I think. Okay, that was a fun puzzle redundant. My first class of Sudoku on here. I think it was probably just like a 1 out of 5 difficulty. Nothing too tricky going on. But it was, yeah, it's Saturday morning. Didn't have time to do puzzles yesterday. I'm in the mood for some easy puzzles. So thank you, Redundant, and thank you all for watching.